car's out of commission.
Oh yeah, we got the.
Oh, we have a sign.
Yeah, I thought that was a pretty sweet sign.
It says "Thanks, Gavin" on it underneath. Yeah.
It's out of order.
Do?
I'm sure he broke it somehow.
I thought we just drank it all. Well, I thought you just drank it all.
My favorite part about this is the very top where it says outoforder.png. And the website they got it from.
Oh, nice.
So, shout out that's
Did it say
an email, I think.
Yeah, don't read that.
Copy violation.
Yeah, but next week, I'm told we'll be back up and running.
Yeah.
So, I'm excited, guys.
What are you excited
Did you
about?
just, wait, I'm sorry, did you just, you have a Weebly?
Oh.
You use that great idea you've been sitting on? Weebly.com/offtopic. Did you use it?
Were you done? We finished?
I was done. I'm bringing it back because I thought that's what you were going to say.
looping back
I thought you
around.
were going to segue into Weebly.
No.
Oh, okay.
I am excited though, however, because I noticed a new hole in the Achievement Hunter ceiling.
Oh,
That's true.
Placed a little bounty on it.
It's an old hole.
It's not really a new
No,
one.
no,
It's
yeah.
since the
Bounty on the
beginning.
hole.
It has a title now. What is it called?
The hole.
The $100 hole.
100 hole.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, we put a
$100
bounty
hole.
of $100 on it. But basically, what happened is about 2 years ago, someone sent me a bunch of plastic bats and balls.
Are they that old?
They're in my office. the whole
Wiffle.
time.
Oh, I thought you
It's like a
just
wiffle
got
ball.
them.
Use your words. Wow.
They got liberated from the
He
now
got stuck on the
screaming
word
office.
they.
I was like, where am I going with this? What's the next word? I got nothing.
You imagine that in court?
Abort.
Objection!
I like you watched him give up on himself, too.
Yeah, I won't.
So the lights we have, if you've seen the Achievement Hunter office, they're like these balls,
Yeah.
these like paper balls, basically.
They distribute light. They diffuse the light
Yeah,
throughout the
and
room.
the light bulb just goes in the center, and then it's just like this paper casing around it. And then there's this wire like mesh running through there's like a circle, and then there's like just a piece of wire across it, like connecting the ball to the wire frame. So we were bored the other day, and we started trying to hang the golf clubs on the tiny little thin piece of wire.
Do you think this is why Funhouse always accuses us of not working?
I guess, but I mean, we
think
made a
we were
video
one
out of it.
Accusation.
We
We
made
were waiting
content out of it.
Dude, we were working.
for Jeff to show up from a meeting or something.
How many?
Yeah, we were just waiting.
How many work orders to John Mace do you think start with "We were bored the other day"?
That's the funny thing about it.
Us?
So like John Mace is like, I don't even know what the hell his title is. Like
Facilities manager.
Yeah, so he makes sure shit's running right, you know, like
Like if the AC goes out, the lights turn off. Or
right. It's
break.
his job to
Yeah.
fix that shit
Half
up.
of those they've fixed very well.
Yeah, they fix the lights jiffy quick. One of the many things that we do in the office, and John Mace is like, am I fixing this or is this broken? We're like, no, we're good. We're just hanging golf clubs. Don't worry about it. And like, I feel the need to point out the broken shit that doesn't need to get fixed. But we were hanging the golf clubs.
We should also point out the golf, like the lights are directly above all our computers.
Oh, yeah.
Like all
Right.
6
All the
computers.
monitors,
Literally,
yeah.
the back of all of our stuff faces inwards, which is exactly where they hang. So
We have this whole conversation about like how to hang it, what you get points for. We like to assign like points for things, or like what the
There's
the
a point
better
system.
the
Points
better
or money,
hang
one or the
is.
other, yeah.
Like Gavin hung his golf club by wedging it in between the two edges of the paper.
I did.
But I was committed on hanging my golf club just on the wire, which was like far more difficult because of the curve of the golf club, like from the handle to like I don't know, the bottom part where it hits the ball. So it kept sliding off. So we hung all this shit up. Gavin hung up the broken club,
Like
which
just
is
the
only
head
like
of it,
it's
yeah.
just the
Like
end,
just a
so it's
little
only
bit.
like a foot long, and he hung it up. So we got all 3 of them up there. We were pretty proud of ourselves. But then we started talking about like it doesn't look symmetrical because now like the broken one's on the right and then there's 2 long ones on the left. So we were like, let's switch it so the 2 long ones are on the side and the broken one's in the middle. And Gavin's like, well, I hung 2 of them, so I feel like you have to take that one down and hang it. So I'm like, okay,
Can you imagine if we were called into Matt's office?
this is all true.
It's like, what did you do this week?
This was part of the day.
Yeah.
So then I realized, shit, how do we even get the little one down? Because like the other ones, you just grab the handle and take them down. But this one is like in the light bulb because it's
And
only
I,
this
and I
long.
stood up
Like-
on my desk that is
Yeah.
like
You
bowed
stood
like
on that
this.
thing?
it's like
Yeah.
12
Jesus
feet
Christ.
up in the
So-
air.
so
No
Jack-
one else wanted to get up on my desk.
I'm on Gavin's side of the
No
desk.
one else could have.
Yeah.
Holding the golf club, and Jack's on his side of the desk trying to like catch the broken piece
so it doesn't shatter.
so it
anything.
doesn't, and I'm just whacking it with a golf club. I'm like, you ready, Jack? Just catch it. And I'm wailing on the one that's wedged into place as Jack's anticipating to catch it, and you're just freaking out in the corner filming it, like giggling like
Because
crazy.
we're trying to solve this amazing problem that
I'm just
doesn't
like-
actually exist.
I'm just like this, like wailing, and like, it's gonna happen, it's gonna happen. I knock it out. Jack catches it, like, amazingly. We're like,
Yeah.
oh! Gavin says something,
Yeah.
and then Jack throws it towards Gavin,
Yeah, no,
like
because
just to be a
Gavin
dick.
was down. I was gonna just like chuck it at his feet because he
Yeah.
was still filming. I'm like, all right, I'll chuck it at his feet. And so I throw it, and somehow, like the middle one still had the golf club hanging off of it.
The left two did.
No, because you had the one in
Oh,
your
that's
hand.
right.
Yeah,
That's
so
right.
you
I
had
took
the
it
one.
down to use it.
So
as
the
a-
middle one had the thing hanging. I threw it, and it clipped it like as it was going towards Gavin, and so it starts swinging and then falls
Dude.
and slams.
Dude, it didn't even like it went ape shit, right? Jack hit the club. This club took me like 100 tries to hang. I was like hanging like this, like the most delicate thing ever. I'd hang it, I'd let it go, and it would immediately fall.
Yeah.
Jack throws part of a golf club, hits it. The thing starts swinging like a fucking chandelier, like everywhere. I remember looking at it and I was like, I can't believe it hasn't fallen yet. And then finally it falls and just slams into my monitor on top of my TV. And the whole monitor goes, ah! I'm like, oh,
We played it back frame by frame on the footage. There's one frame where the golf club hits the top of the screen, the whole screen goes white.
my TV got real dumb when that happened.
It's
just like, and then it was just like, it hit, and it was just the sound of the golf club being like, ding, 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 like coming to a rest. And we were like, RT Life, done.
Yeah.
There's a video.
So it was like picking up, like, I think everything's okay. And as far as we can tell, there was no fires or anything. So that's
We're
a
good,
sign.
and we all survived to tell the tale.
What's going
I
on.
remember them talking about that at
Yeah.
RTX Australia this year in January. They were like, that building that's not done yet, that's where we're having
You
it
should
next
be
year.
the first to christen one of the bathrooms.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Just find one.
A box of Fruit
And
Loops.
just pee all over the floor.
Claim it however you feel appropriate.
Was it you who was saying this, the bog smelled like
We already
cereal?
talked about
talked
it.
I already had this
Really?
conversation. Jack started it. None of us said anything, and he went, bathroom smells like Fruit Loops now.
Well, how does it didn't...
Because that's what it smells like.
It
I
smells
guess
like
I've
Fruit
never
Loops.
smelled Fruit Loops.
What?
In my life.
I don't
We
think
probably have Fruit Loops in this office. Do we have any PAs
You'd
right
be like
now?
20 feet from Fruit Loops and smell them with that. I'm sorry.
if you
You blow up my house and then you...
Hey, I already built it.
You rebuilt the house?
Oh yeah. Whole
Better
house
than
is
ever.
done. Michael's house is done. Just finishing up.
Did that
on
come
it.
out
What
yet?
about
No, I think that's out yet.
It's out for first.
No, it's
out
out for
today.
first.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, if you're a
Did you
first
get the
if you're a
art
first-
right
There you
though?
go.
That was good.
No, go ahead, Ron.
This is why Funhouse sucks. You know what? They don't commit enough. They don't give themselves to the world.
What is that? What do you mean?
What does
No,
that
I get
mean?
it.
Yeah, no,
I'll
that's,
take it.
we're in there. We're like in the game. We're like, this is my work. Like,
You know what? You know what?
Here comes the murderer.
they're thinking about work.
You know what they're doing?
that's
They're
what
worrying
I'm
about work.
Yeah,
It's my
Like,
favorite
oh, you're getting
Funhouse
back
line.
to
Every
work.
time they're losing in a video, it's like, you guys just play video games all day. We were working. What are you doing?
Yeah.
What else are you doing?
is your
I don't.
job?
Are you putting on your fucking construction hat and going to, like, the steel mill next door? This is your job. You're working now. The video is work. What are you talking about? You fucking idiots! It's like all the time. Lauren's like, well, you guys beat us because we were busy working. What? What do you do? What else do you do? Are you an accountant?
Yeah. They're doing full screens books,
Are you
basically,
doing
the whole time.
taxes while you're, like, looking at the video game? Like, what the hell are
I
you
would
talking
like to. I would
about?
like to get a tour of the Funhouse office, where one of them takes me through.
See, their
like,
real job.
They're like, okay, that's work. That's not work. That's not work. That's work.
Yeah.
It's all work. It's
I
the
was
office.
working. Like again, I don't know what that means.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
everything
yeah.
is work.
Like, you guys just play games all day. We're working.
I
It's
think
like,
they mean editing
what we're
is the
doing.
work.
What do you call this right now while we're not playing video
We
games?
just described all the ridiculous nonsense we do in the room, and that is still work.
Yeah.
Because we're talking about it right now.
No, they're working. Listen, they're working. I gotta get back to work.
We have fun jobs.
It's fun
do.
as hell.
We have fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, someone pointed out that one of their favorite things in videos of like video game immersion, us like getting into character in the games, is Michael. Whenever he's running in a game, will go.
I do that all the time. I'll just go. I'll even like stumble over my own breath, like.
Yeah. Or like that's the thing when you're on a hook, you'll go.
I'll go. I'm hitting spacebar and going like.
Yeah, Michael's the most committed to stuff that doesn't appear in the video. Like, if there's no face cam, he'll still be like,
It's actually really funny because especially with all our streams, we do face cams now, and with Let's Watches, we do face cams. We're doing more face cams than ever. I've been doing that since day one. Since 2011.
training for this day.
I've been doing that, so now I just do it anyway. Like there's
Yeah.
so many times when Jeremy, like especially when he's first in the main room, and he's like, is there a face cam?" I'm like, "No, I do it for me, Jeremy." I'll like crawl onto the floor. That was remember the that fucking stream, that long ass stream we did, the race to 1 million sub stream where we all lost subs because YouTube fucking reset it,
Yeah.
and I stayed and finished Dead Space that whole night. But like, there was a point where I got kicked from the game, I got dropped from the game, like I couldn't reconnect, and it was like the last 40 minutes of the stream. So I just decided, we had the multicam on YouTube, and I decided I'm just gonna start playing Dead Space. I'm gonna start a new game. So if people join the multicam, they can just click the my screen and it'll be like, what the fuck? Like everybody else is playing, I think GTA or whatever it was was playing. Michael's playing Dead Space. But it's all the same microphone. So it's like, I mean, I'm not going to talk over everybody else. Like, I'm the only one not in the game. So I'm not going to talk about Dead Space and hog the audio while everyone else is playing GTA. So I just mimed 4 chapters of the game for anyone that was watching it. Like I would get hit in Dead Space and I would like throw myself out of my chair and then like climb up to the desk and start playing again. I did it for almost like for like an hour.
I would look
or
over
two.
and you would go like, "You're all right, Michael." You climb back up. And you would go.
Every time someone would type in the chat like, Michael's mic's broke, I can't hear him, his mic's broke, and I would just say, not enough air in space, can't talk. And I would just type it into the chat.
You even didn't talk when we shot each other. Like I shot you with the rubber band gun.
We had like a stretch goal thing where he would shoot me, and he shot me like no shirt on, and I'm like,
so Michael took his shirt off. I took my shirt off too for some reason. So then I was like shooting him with the rubber band gun, and I hit him in the neck at one point, and Michael went.
I did. I looked at the little chat and he went like this. I was like, but like people in the comments were like, "Why is Michael being salty? Why isn't he talking?" And I'm like, "It's how do you not get the joke? Like I'm just trying to do something.
Yeah,
It's
was
fun."
funny.
I've spent a lot of time. I had a lot of time growing up in my room by myself in timeout. To act things out. I got put in timeout a fair amount, which as you got older became grounded. Not any more timeout. Grounded was go to your room. Like, that's fine. I have video game. Oh, you unplug my TV. No. My father would unplug my TV. He'd coil up the cord and then he'd zip tie it and be like, if that's cut, you're fucked.
So you bought some zip ties?
No, I would just sit in my room and just do nothing. Like, my TV was there, all my stuff was there, but the cord would be like 6 inches too short to reach the wall. And he's like, basically, he's like, I know you can cut this, but you better not. And I was
Right,
like,
yeah.
Yeah,
I would just sit in my room and not read.
that never happened to
Definitely
me. I
wouldn't do
was pretty well behaved.
My dad he just took the doorknob off of my door, like it had one of the push locks on it, right? And he just turned it around so that he could just close my door and lock me in.
Like a cat.
Yeah.
Wow.
He just,
I don't know
And
why
I'm
I'm
like,
reacting
so
to that so
eventually-
strongly. I've had that thought a few times, to be
Yeah,
honest.
right?
Brian went, wow.
No,
I
I mean-
should do it.
Yeah,
I mean-
it's a great idea.
I don't know if it's just a Boston thing, but I mean, there was no dealing with it. It was like if I was pissing him off, he would do the thing that I do to my cats when they're pissing me off. He'd go, "Hey!" And he'd come over and he would put me in a headlock and he'd throw me in the room.
You in a headlock?
Yeah, he headlocked me out of a lot of places.
Did he ever-
Headlock, car,
Did he
close the door.
Did he ever headlock you like out of a girl?
No.
I'm like, get over here!
He would just go,
like,
he'd go, "Hey!" And he'd like grab me and everyone would be like, "Oh, poor Jeremy." And I'd go away and throw it in the car.
tell your dad I said hi.
Yeah.
I need to change all my doorknobs because the cat opens every single door.
Do you have like
I saw that video
Yeah,
that you
and
put up.
not everyone locks. What video?
It was on like Slow Mo Guys 2
Oh.
channel. It was
What?
My second channel.
That's I watched.
what video?
I forgot.
Oh, my YouTube channel.
How dare you? He even forgot about the
He
second
like
one.
you.
All of my problems in the house come from Dan. And
Yeah?
Dan just trashes
Everyone?
the place.
But your
So-
house is brand new.
Well, yeah, but that's
what I'm
why
saying.
everything should work. It's
Yeah.
like, it's less than a year old. Dan came over and the cat kept. We shoot in the backyard. The cat kept opening the door and coming out, just like releasing himself. Usually it's locked, but we're coming in and out, so we need it unlocked.
Right.
So he was like, "Oh, I just wedged this cardboard box under the handle of the door, so the cat, like when he presses it, it doesn't go down." I didn't know this, so I walk up to the door. And I'm like, "Oh." And I just like snapped the handle, like it was still on the door, but it was like it wasn't connected to the cylinder. anymore.
Gotcha.
Rod
I
inside.
was like,
Gotcha.
yeah, I was
Oh
like,
my
broke it.
God.
I was like, huh. Oh, he's like wedged it. He's wedged it. And then later, Dan was like,
He's wedged it.
Dan was like, you should really lock your garage door, because you could just lift it up. And I was like, well, I mean, it's electric, so I just pressed the button, and I was like, wait a second, you can just lift it up. I went in there and I pressed the button, and the chain was just like going around, not pulling the door. I was like,
He manually
So
lifted
he
it.
lifted my garage door and like destroyed it off the thing.
Like it's not how it works. It doesn't go like okay, it's good. That's Dan being like.
And he just like casually mentions it, and later on I was just like, oh, let me open the. I was like, what the. Dan trashed the garage door as well.
Oh my god.
He cost me like I think $200.
People have been talking about Pokemon Go for like 2 fucking years. About like, I hope it's amazing, I hope it's amazing. And it's just like, it bored me. It came out, and I was pretty underwhelmed by it initially. And I'm just like, yeah, I'm going to play this for a day, and then I'm not going to play it anymore. And then it got me. Fucking today, I'm sitting at my desk. We're getting ready to come to the podcast. It's like 11:35, 11:40. And Jeremy comes in, and he's like, oh, yeah, you go out there? I'm like, what are you talking about? And he's like, oh, there's a Vulpix over around the other side by the gate. By the gate, and then there's an Arbok back there, and I was like,
There was.
yeah. And like I just get up and I walk out there, and I'm like, I'm so stupid. I'm such an idiot. Like, I'm so dumb. I turn the corner. I walk out of sound check. I turn the corner towards the gate. There's 9 people standing out there, right? And I'm like, there it is. And I'm walking towards it. I'm walking towards them. Literally, all of them look up and they're like, what are you looking for, Michael? What do you need? I'm like, fucking Vulpix. They're like, it's back there. It's over there. We all caught it over there. And I'm like, yeah, I'm catching it right now. I'm just feeling really bad about myself doing it. And they're like, all right, cool. We're all going to catch an Arbok. It's on the other side. It's back by the trailer. So we'll see you over there. And I'm like, cool, great. So I catch the Vulpix. I'm like, I guess I'll go get the Arbok. So I'm walking back through the building. I walk out. I see 5 people out where the Arbok was allegedly sighted. And then 3 more people walking from stage 5, including Miles and Kyle. Miles is mid-walk, and he's like, got it. He's like, I just came outside to pee, but now there's an Arbok, and I have to go get it. So it's like, he's walking across the lot while he's kind of like doing a pee-pee dance of like,
You know,
I need to catch it.
This makes me feel less bad that we spent like 20 minutes trying to hang golf clubs.
Oh, yeah. It's funny, though, because it's like...
It's a huge waste of time.
Again, going to the real-life scenario, we're walking back there, and there's not... I'm not kidding. There's a dozen people in the parking lot. But it looks weird, because it's not a dozen people in one spot. It's a dozen people, like, spread out. Like, they all look like they're confused and just kind of looking around. And all of them are like, the Arbok's over here somewhere. And I just started running under trailers. I'm like, is it under here? Like, looking under actual cars, because that's what we're doing.
Yeah.
We're a bunch of grown adults wandering around the parking lot like this, going, wait. Is it back there? Oh, it's back here. Guys, I got it. It's by the tire. And then everyone's running over by the tire. It's so bizarre. It's awesome.
I like that people who've never played Pokemon before, you can re-blow their minds with the Ekans and Arbok.
Oh, I do that to everybody.
Snake and
Every single person I do that to.
And Muck.
Yeah.
Muck? What's a muck?
It's come back.
Backwards. He was making a joke. There's nothing. Ekans is snake
It looks
backwards.
like a stack of purple cum.
It doesn't. Muck doesn't look like a stack of
What a
purple
stretch
cum.
that is. It looks like a stack of purple.
Wait,
it looks like
okay.
a thing that no one has ever seen.
You're gonna look at tapioca pudding and go, looks like yellow lumpy cum.
Yeah,
it's
but
like anything's
it's got Tapiocamon. Like, what Pokemon looks more like cum than Muck?
Grimer.
I mean,
Sludge-o.
the answer could be none. It could be none of them look like cum. It's not like something has to look like
dude,
cum. So which one is it?
Grimer should have been called Menace, right?
Okay.
Because it was semen backwards. Got it.
And it's menacing.
Man, you got really happy was just thinking of that. You're like,
Yeah.
oh.
What are in class?
It's all. Did you say
Common
menace or
semen?
nemesis?
Wait, what did I
It's
say?
nemesis.
You said menace.
Oh, it's not semen.
And I know that because I was friends with someone who had a band called Nemesis.
Oh,
And they would sign off their show with, all right, thank you, everybody. Our name is Seaman Backwards. Good night. That's how they would sign off.
Yes.
What?
Are you catching anything? What's
Pokemon looks like cum.
wait, are you Googling this?
Yeah.
Why don't you use Siri or something? Because it's funnier if you ask the phone.
Well, it's not gonna
Man.
Siri cum.
What Pokemon looks the most like cum?
Playing album 10 years.
Cool.
Thank you for playing that song for me.
Good to know.
It's playing, I believe, the song Beautiful by 10 Years.
All right.
I think you said.
Let's see
Use
if,
your Siri.
let's see if Android's more severe.
Still- oh my
knock
God.
off. All right.
What is this? What is this? What is this?
Shut up. What is shut up? All right. All right, hang on. Here we go. What Pokemon looks the most like cum? I mean, it was close. It just did the wrong.
Come.
Yeah.
C-O-M-E.
Yep.
Right.
I guess it's a safe assumption for.
Spell it out.
I did. I'm glad this is in my search history forever.
Yeah,
Believe it
whatever,
or
that's
not, no
fine.
one's really plumbed the depths of this particular topic.
Hold on.
Damn it.
Pokemon Fire Red. Just come and get the fuck out. That's a YouTube video.
I mean,
Saw
sure.
something about sperm.
I'm going to assume that they misspelled come in that one.
Spermion.
What?
Yeah, Jack.
General
I
achievement
got
or
stuff I gotta
something
go
right
through. Alrighty, well, that should probably about do it. Thanks for watching Off Topic this week. I think we covered a lot of things.
I look so
and we all
small between
feel
these, man.
You do.
really good
I'm like a
about
tiny-
ourselves.
I've been trying to give
Jack and
myself
I are
like
pretty
the Indiana
wide.
Jones hand the whole time.
You are quite.
Didn't work.
Your frame is small.